Hi guys, so if I am in the same clothes, I am sorry, but I wanted to make this video before I change my mind. I don't want to get up and change because I'll just, yeah. Without further ado, I'm gonna try to make a review for the, well, a review and kind of comparison to the TV show for the 13 Reasons Why. I say this one thing, anything that I will say about it, please understand it is just my opinion. Whatever I feel, whatever I think, it's just what I will say. And yes, both the video and both the book, they will have for sure trigger points, lots of them, especially the show. I don't feel the book it has as many, but the show it has so much more. And for sure the book doesn't go into so much details about where, like, when she commits suicide, then doesn't make it so grotesque, so it's okay. Like, you can actually read it. I will recommend even the teachers to keep it in school, not to take it out, or like any parents, just read it just for you guys. If you think it's triggering, just read it for you so you have an idea what your child goes through, so you can have the signs. I don't know more than that what to say. I did hate, because I did see the show first, and the book, I read the book later. I did manage to make it a slightly small comparison while reading it, but then I stopped myself and tried to read it. Still, I got to the point that I didn't like the characters, what they were feeling about each other and how they were portrayed. I like it more into the show, not how they explain themselves. And I understand how some people will say, even for the book or the TV show, no matter which one, they will say that you can take it as a revenge, because probably it is as a revenge. It can happen that one certain person in there can, like, for example, from the TV show point of view, you will think, because it is so more grotesque, you will think maybe she will commit suicide, but then from the book point of view, it didn't get to her yet, so you don't know, like, how she will feel. It's a bit, it's a bit complicated from this point of view. You will think, like, should I pass it on, well, like, would you like her to know what happened to her, because she's not sure? Like, think about the TV show. When she finds out that she is raped, right, Jessica, she goes through so many emotions. She she believed her boyfriend to be her, like, best friend, and her boyfriend's best friend did this to her, and they were friends, and, like, yeah, there's so many things that I will try to make it as short as possible, but it's so hard to make a review for just the book or just the movie, or sorry, for the TV show, without saying anything. For me, I cannot really blame, like, for example, in the TV show, they made it so serious, and he found out at the end that the counselor, it is to blame. It is and he's not. It's pretty much everyone to blame. It's starting, like, you'll think about, oh, let's blame this first person because it started with him. You know what? It doesn't matter who started. It matters if you try to stop it. It matters if you try to be friends. It matters everyone in there. It's just, I'm becoming red just because I'm becoming frustrated. There's so many steps in there that you both sides they could do. You cannot say, I don't want to say, because I don't know how many people have read it, and I don't want to come out like triggering to anyone, so I'll say something like this. There's some people in there, either from the tape or from the person listening, even though probably all of you know by now who is the listener, but anyway, I'm not gonna say it. The person listening saying that, oh, you didn't let us like help you. It's not really like that, because I've been in that position. It's not really that we don't let you help us. Maybe at some points we don't even realize you're trying to help. It's just so complicated. It is such a controversial book. Like, just from the point of the book, it is such a controversial, even for me. Like, reading it, it wasn't, I thought it would be so many triggers. I was so ready to read it because I remember watching the show. It was so hard for me, but no, it mostly what it was hard beside the, it was the parts that I wanted to read. But in the like, just because she turned her head and she was crying, it wasn't okay for him to take advantage of the girl. It wasn't okay. If you turn your head, you don't do anything, that means the person is not giving you the permission. If it is a girl, a boy, or whatever, doesn't give you the permission to have sex with them. That's not, they say like this. That doesn't mean you have their consentment. Oh, okay. That part is just so hard for me. Even in the book and in the show, they're just way too much. It's, I don't want to make it so long. I don't want to talk too much about it because I get so frustrated. I had tried to make this video so many times, and I am trying to just say what my opinions are about the writing style and the show and it, but then I remember what he said in the book or in the show, and it's so irritating, especially in the book. It's like, that's not really how it is. Like, you don't really think like that as a guy. Like, if you care about a girl, you wouldn't say it's, I know it's just a book and it's fictional, but it did bother me. I like it how they used him in the show. Like, he cared about, and he tried to show the people what they actually happening there, to bring awareness, like, call it like that, because he didn't really brought awareness. But in this one, he just passed it on to the other person, and you don't know what they will do. There will be consequences no matter what. Then you will think, do I want her parents to find out about it? Then yeah, no matter what, there will be consequences, right? But you will think, should I bring it to a teacher? Should I bring it to, like, someone else? Think about it. Talk with Tony. He has all the other ones. And talk, like, you know, like in the show, he talked with Tony. They ask him, what do you think? Should I do this? And he's like, you know, it's your call. It's your decision. Whatever you want to do, just do it. And Tony just passed with the tape where they filmed that person, they recorded, not filmed him, and gave it to his parents, although, or to her parents, sorry, although in the book, her parents are not there. I don't think they're in the city. I don't think they're coming back. I think they're gone. But I've been in both positions. I've been the bullied and I've been bullied. The other way around. I've been bullied and the bully. The bully without realizing. And when I realized, I was really upset with myself because I knew how hard it is. But I know why people find it so hard, but I don't understand why it's banned from the school though. Like, the book, I don't think, my perspective, it will make you kill yourself. It will have trigger points. It will definitely have trigger points. But probably the hardest one that it was for me, it was at the part where she was talking, where she was raped, and where she was saying that I did this because of this. Like, those parts where she felt alone even though she had people loving her around her. Probably that was the most one. I'm so sorry guys, I made it so long. Please let me know down below what your thoughts are about this. I know it's so long overdue, but do you agree with me? Do you disagree? I don't know. I don't want to make it longer than this. It's like, I'm sorry. If you would like me to just talk about these things, let me know and I'll make it a longer video. Bye guys.